Good day, Doctor. My name is Shozilia, and today I will be presenting the introduction for our assignment presentation. So there is a 4 point in labor rights. First one, fundamental labor rights is we will be presenting about the ILO, which is the International Labour Organization, and what is its function, and also some law about labor rights. The second, we will be presenting the fair wages and working hours. This topic is to talk about in Malaysia whether we have standard working hours, and we will be talking about the mental issue and everything. So the third one is the safe and healthy working condition. It is to discuss and to find out whether in Malaysia we have safety working environment for labor or not, such as some manufacturing company, do they provide a comprehensive and safety environment for labor. The fourth one is to address discrimination and harassment. This normally happens in women workplace. So there's a research shows that 62% of women experience workplace sexual harassment and only 17 is being reported. So this statistic shows that discrimination and harassment is often happen in workplace. So protecting labor rights can address these challenges, and it is essential for us to do this assignment to ensure all the topic is being discussed and can implement uh, some policy to address those issues.
Hi, madam. My name is Lim Ding Yan. Now, I want to explain about the fundamental labor rights. The fundamental labor rights was adopted by the ILL in 1998 and amended in 2022. There are four principles in this amendment, such as the freedom of associations, the elimination of the forced labor, the abolition of child labor, and the last one is the elimination of the workplace discrimination. The first principle in the fundamental labor right is the freedom of associations. In this case, the worker can freely form or join a groups, negotiate the wages, and improve the condition via the collective bargaining. This action was supported by the IOL Convention number 87 and number 98. For the example, the Nordic countries such as Sweden, Italy, and Iceland were eventually this principle with the high union membership, fair wages, and the lower inequity. The second one is the elimination of the forced labor. The first level involving the correlations or trees is achieved by the IOL Convention number 29. Most of the forced labor was happened among these structures such as domestic service, manufacturing, construction, and agriculture. Besides that, the migrants and the women are also most affected in forced labor. Next is the abolition of child labor. The child labor deprives the children of the education and safety. The ILO Convention number 138 and 182 set the minimum working age and outlaw the worst forms such as the trafficking and the hazardous work. Amongst the 160 million children face the exploitations, especially in agriculture. The last one is the elimination of workplace discrimination. The discrimination based on factors like races, gender, and the disability limits opportunity. The RR Convention number 100 and number 111 promote the equal pay and prohibit the discrimination.
Good day, madam. Today I will discuss about the fair wages and working hours. I will focus on three areas, which is fair wages, regulated working hours, and benefit of pay leave, and overtime payment and work-life balance. The first point is minimum wages, law and living wages. Starting at 1 February 2025, the minimum wages will increase to 1,700 per month and 6-month guarantee, and progressive wage policy in 2024, and the People Income Initiative IPI benefit 50,000 workers and combat poverty. We also need to highlight about the ILO standard, which ILO Convention number 133 mandated the wages guarantee workers and their families' subsistence. The second point is regulating working hours to prevent exploitations. According to Watson's 2012, excessive hours lead to stress, exhaustion, and chronic health issues. According to this, we know about the overwork will reduce the efficiency and increase the workplace accidents. there are four challenges which about the labor exploitations, which is unfair deduction for expensive like housing and insurance. Second is the inadequate work-related accommodation, and the third one is lack of knowledge about the employment's right and language barriers. And the last one is number four is the inefficient representations like workers unions. Example, nations unions of plantation workers, which is MUPW, protects the plantation workers to enhance their living standards. The third point is benefit of paid leave, overtime pay, and work-life balance. According to Catrice and Bill 2013, work-life balance enhance organization commitment and overall satisfaction. In Malaysia, employees receive 1.5 of their hour pay for overtime on regular days, and higher rates apply for weekends and public holidays. These policies ensures a fair compensations and discourage excessive work demand. And this is from Golden's 2012. And that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
So, good day, everyone. Today, I will be discussing the safe and healthy working conditions. This topic highlights the importance of protecting employees from the physical, mental, and emotional harm in the workplace. So, these are the core components for this concept. So, the first component is physical safety, which involves reducing the risks such as inadequate equipment, slippery floors, and improperly stored dangerous substance. And the second is the health standards. This means protecting workers from harmful agents like virus, toxic chemicals, extreme temperature, or loud noises. Such measures are fundamental to creating a safe working environment. Uh, so the third is mental health support. Mental health is just as the important. This involves addressing the workplace stress, bullying, harassment, and any factor that could causes the psychological harm. And the last is emergency preparedness. So the worker should regularly practice safety drills, such as the fire drills and chemical spray procedures to handle the emergency effectively. So now let's talk about importance of safe and healthy working conditions. We divide this to the three components. So the first component is for the employees. So the first important is protection of health and life and health. Safe workplace reduce the risks of accidents, illness, and the fatalities. For example, providing workers with the proper safety apparel in the construction area prevent the injuries. And the second is increased job satisfactions. When the employee feel their health is priority, they see their company as caring and are more likely to remain loyalty. So the last is mental well-being. A safe working conditions or the safe workplace reduce the stress and boost the motivations and making employees more comfortable in their roles. And the second is for the employers. The first is enhanced productivity. Health and safe employees are more productive. And the second, legal compliance. Employers who comply with the safety regulations avoid legal penalties and the reputations no harm. And last is the cost saving. Preventing accidents and mental health issues save the costs related to the compensation, damaged equipment, and the consulting fee. So the last is the for society. So economic stability is the first importance in our society. How employees contribute to consistent productivity and innovative driving the economic growth. And social well-being, prioritizing the workplace safe and demonstrate a nation's commitment to human rights and equity, attracting the global talent. So let's talk about the Malaysian's policy for the safe and healthy working conditions. So the first is occupational safety and health Act 2022. This amendment, effective from the 1st of June 2024, expand the safety regulations to cover gig workers, self-employed and individuals, and the contractors. So the second is Department of Occupational Safety and Health. So the DHSO conduct the regular inspections and awareness campaign to ensure the organization maintain high safety standards. And the third is occupational safety and health master plan. So this plan encourages collaborations between the industry, employees, and the government agency to build a nationwide safety culture. So the last is hazardous substance management. Proper policy and training for handling dangerous material minimize the risk and ensuring compliance with the safety standard. That's all for me. Thank you.
I'm Shamisa. My matric number is 293-667. So, discrimination is defined as receiving unfair and different treatment from others. Harassment is considered as any unwelcome behavior that compromises someone's dignity or foster an hostile working environment. It is important for us to address discrimination and harassment in the workplace. So, first, organizations must establish comprehensive workplace policy that precisely define discrimination and harassment in the workplace. So this policy must outline the example of inappropriate behavior and the penalty for violation. So there are a few legal framework exist in Malaysia that protect employees from discrimination and harassment. For example, the Employment Act 1955 prohibits discrimination based on race, religion, gender, and disability in a number of areas of employment. Besides, the Penal Code Act 2013 prohibits sexual harassment that create a hostile environment at work. Next, it is important for the organization to provide a safe and accessible reporting mechanism. Therefore, confidentiality in the reporting and investigation process need to be ensured for the sake of safety. It will give the employee the confidence to raise out an issue, it creates accountability, and eventually provide a decent and equitable place to work. Lastly, organizations should take immediate and effective action to based on incident of discrimination or harassment. Organizations should carry out comprehensive and unbiased investigation to get all the information they need. Organizations should interview all parties concerned, and supporting documentation is also necessary to ensure the transparency and credibility. Organization must simultaneously offer assistance or support to the person who has been subjected to discrimination or harassment. In conclusion, discrimination and harassment are severe problems at the workplace that call for active attention in terms of accountability, support, and prevention. Therefore, organizations may successfully handle this issue by creating transparent policy, encouraging an inclusive culture, and offering secure reporting mechanism.
So to conclude our assignment presentation, there is a call to action for labor rights, and it is a collective responsibility. The government, the employer, and the individual must prioritize labor rights. So for government, they should enforce robust labor law, and for employer, they should adopt ethical and equitable workplace practice. And for us, like individuals, we should advocate for change and accountability. For closing thoughts, protecting worker rights foster dignity, equality, and resilience in community and also economy. It is a commitment to fairness, safety, and inclusion, ensure a brighter future for everyone. So remember, labor law, labor rights is important to the world. Thank you.